reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Bravo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes a handoff. Fights through the tackle. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Sticking with the running game. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver makes the catch. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The ball's come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Fighting him off. He tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. A play action looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
And the Scarlet Knights pick up enough for a first down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Oh, look at the quick cut. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Rutgers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Catch made on the right side. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Volunteers will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Rutgers offense on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Off the play fake on first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Powers through. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Scarlet Knights will have first and 10 here. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. And Kirk Rutgers has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And And the single back takes the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Important second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. And now the running back's got it again. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Got a very comfortable second down and 3 after that defensive penalty. Takes the handoff again. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Rutgers.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the double.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Trying to create here on the move. He makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He hands it off from the gun. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game, opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Now it's second down here. The shotgun handoff here. Gets the first and still running. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Fires it to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
So second and 10 after the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got a man down the middle. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Back to throw again. Near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone to a touchback to start the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry up.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
The ball's moving quickly down the field here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Vols will line up on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The Vols move into the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's a throwaway. It's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. We'll toss it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. There comes some more big bodies out for the defense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Ball handed off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
first play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Let's it fly out of the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. A change of direction. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. High-tempo offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Finley. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Breaks free. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, balls. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Here's the second down play. He keeps it on a design run. Breaks free.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. And looking to throw now on first down. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He'll hand it off. Breaking tackles. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. The Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Offense in hurry-up mode. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. The ball's hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. On first down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. Fights off a defender. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal, back at the 13. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now on the 25. Ball handed off. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation.
Check. Here we go.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's that defense shifting again. And Kirk Rutgers has the lead here. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
And the Vols turn out another first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
On the run here, lets it go. The first one threw it behind the receiver, off the mark.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
First down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Volunteers. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And he knocks through the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Tennessee, 21.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. And there's the handoff. Has the first down and more. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Rutgers. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He shreds the tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Powering through. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. They get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Now play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down play coming up. defense will keep it on the ground here. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Vols begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Volunteers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they will score.
We give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it, pays off for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out. That will wrap up this game.